surrender, no trigger fingers go, living the dangerous life. Hey, 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 every day when I wake, I'm trying to get up, they're knocking me down. Hey, 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 when I need to be saved, you're making me strong, you're making me stand. Shot like a rocket up into the sky, nothing can stop me tonight. You make me feel invincible, earthquake powerful, just like a tidal wave. You make me brave, you're my titanium fight song, raising up like the roar of victory and a stadium. Who can touch me, 'cause I'm who can stop me tonight? You make me feel invincible. I feel it, invincible. I feel it, invincible. Here we go again, I will not give in. I've got a reason to fight. Every day we choose, we might win or lose. This is the dangerous life. Hey, 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 every day when I wake, they say that I'm gone, they say that they've won. Hey, 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 when I need to be saved, they're counting me out, but this is my round. Shot like a rocket up into the sky, nothing can stop me tonight. You make me feel invincible, earthquake powerful, just like a tidal wave. You make me brave, you're my titanium fight song, raising up like the roar of victory in a stadium. Who can touch me, 'cause I'm who can stop me tonight? You make me feel invincible. I feel it, invincible. I feel it, invincible. You make me feel invincible. You make me feel invincible. Shot like a rocket up into the sky, not gonna stop. Invincible. Feel invincible, earthquake powerful, just like a tidal wave. You make me brave, you're my titanium fight song, raising up like the roar of victory in a stadium. Feel invincible, earthquake powerful, just like a tidal wave. You make me brave, you're my titanium fight song, raising up like the roar of victory in a stadium. Who can touch me, 'cause I'm who can stop me tonight? You make me feel invincible. I feel it, invincible. I feel it, invincible. Heart bleeds adrenaline. The fire I breathe is where I live. Incredible, incredible. One life to live, I never give up, I never give in. Some people wanna turn and run. I'm just strong, rise under the gun. Top to the top, ain't never gonna stop. To the top, to the top, ain't never gonna stop. Never gonna keep me down. Still wanna stand now. Yesterday is calling me, go down in history. Every day I'm fighting to be free. Ain't never gonna stop. To the top, to the top. Ain't never gonna stop. Never gonna keep me down. Still wanna stand it out. Destiny is calling me. They're done in history. Every day I fight to be legendary. Things are made to fly, made to fly. Fears are born to die, born to die. Pushing through the pain, through the pain. Pushing through, breaking through, whatever it takes, what I gotta do. Give it my all, give it all that I got. Never will stop till I get to the top. To the top, ain't never gonna stop. To the top, to the top, ain't never gonna stop. Never gonna keep me down. Still wanna stand it out. Destiny is calling me. They're done in history. Every day I fight to be. Never gonna keep me down. Still wanna stand it out. Destiny is calling me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the Apex Street Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces back. This is the Apex Street Tour. I'm your host 26B and I am joined by our lovely staff and judges. You have your dedicated line judge for the series, Dory Bambi.
Hello, guys.
You have your angle judge for this weekend, which will be Dory Shiro.
Guys.
Yo, Mr. Tomorrow with a 7-month subscription. Yo, good to see Calton in the chat too. Good to see everybody in the chat. Good to see everybody. We have Curdled Milk as your primary safety car for qualifying.
Hello.
And then we have Phoenix Devil, who is a secondary safety car who's covering the first group for us. He might say hello, he might not, I don't know. Oh,
How we doing?
there you go, there you go. We then have, I think that's everybody, right? This is the stuff, right? I'm not losing.
Yes.
And then I am your style and fluidity judge for the weekend. Because our main style and fluidity judge for the season is unfortunately unavailable due to some personal circumstances, but he'll be back next time and we wish him the best and all of the future. I just want to say a huge thank you to our partners W Energy and Track Racer for continuously to support us, especially W Energy for being massive supporters of us and looking after us and helping with the prize pool. Hello to everybody in the chat. We are, by the way, this is qualifying, round 5, all to play for. Probably one of the toughest qualifyings there's going to be all season. This is tight, I can guarantee you. You should be mad excited about this. I know I am. So, we're going to be getting into this now. Straight away off the jump. We're not even going to be messing about. Everybody's parked up, everybody's ready. We're going to be jumping on board with Curdled Milk for the first qualifying of round 5. And as soon as the safety car decides to... Can you pull forward, Milk? Oh, it's fine. He'll figure it Everybody, right, as soon as the safety car is ready to release them, we will release Curdled Milk up into the first corner. First qualifying, ladies and gentlemen, this is your current qualifier. His name is Curdled Milk. He's driving a GT350R at 480 brake as he flicks into outside zone 1. Doing pretty good so far, a little late out of there. Does get the touch and go a bit late, but not too bad. Gets to the inside, goes up towards touch and go. 2, flicks over for the transition, drags the car, goes a little bit inside to play safe, gets the second half of the outside zone 2. And across the line, it's going to be a score. It's going to be a score. I don't know how high it's going to be, but we'll see. All right, let's get the replay going. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, your instant replay brought to you by W Energy of Curdled Milk here in the white GT350R Mustang. Slazy eat some Dole Whip. What's Dole Whip? Can someone explain that to me? It's pretty decent from Curdled Milk. He said he was struggling. He's only had like 2 days of practice because he completely forgot about it because he's special like that. But he does have a bit of an issue here. Gets into the second half, gets a tyre into the second half, but not really a lot in the grand scheme of things. Stay still, come on, stay still. Don't move. Just while we're getting your scores, please. Just chill there for a minute while we get scores. I have mine already. I have a 14.
Okay, 14 for
Okay, Shira has a 14 as well.
39.5.
39.5 from here.
67.5. Yes.
I'm writing down all of these scores at the same time too. What did you say, 39.5, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be moving on to your next driver, which will be one of the new rookies. Raptor EX from Team Excellence is your next driver up to the batting plate, as you'll see him drive up to the line momentarily. While I find his name, there it is. A Raptor from Team Excellence. It's a 60, just to confirm score here for Curdled Milk, it was a 67.5 for Curdled Milk. Definitely playing safe. Is Raptor there? Like, is he just... He might have gone to the toilet. We'll send Jordan in the meantime. We'll send Jordan in the meantime, shall we? Let's have Jordan in the meantime. Is everybody just like AFK? What's going on? Okay, yeah. So we're sending Jordan in the meantime. There we go. So he's going to go and get himself lined up to the batting plate. Can everybody pull forward? Why is everybody sitting so far back? Can you drive back a little bit, Devil? Then people realise they can come forward. Because they're not at the line. I don't know how everybody's now forgetting the line exists.
Yep.
Right, now pull forward a little bit, Devil. Nice. Oh, right, awesome. So, this is Jordan from Team Excellence, VDC driver, all the way from over in Assetto. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights will release the Eurofighter from Team Excellence, or the Excellence Eurofighter is, I believe, what it's called. No lag on the man. I deliberately made sure he wasn't laggy when he joined the lobby, so here we go. As he flicks in for outside zone 1. A little bit of brake touch in there just to get the car out into the zone. Drops a little bit of a tyre on the curb there. Making his way for the touch and go after the inside clip. Getting on the brakes into the last outside zone there. Not getting fully on the line, but it's a good run nonetheless. Let's get replay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you've got your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. This is Jordan from Team Excellence in his Excellent Zero Fighter. As he sends it in a little bit. This looks like quite a safe run, to be honest, from Jordan. Dropping a little bit of a tyre over in touch and go 1. Doing well on inside clip. Touch and go 2, not getting all the way out onto the white line, but doing well nonetheless. And then very safe on the initiation into the decel zone, using handbrake and foot brake at the same time. Very safe in comparison to what we want to be seeing from people. It should be one or the other. There is a minor deductible in style and commitment score. There is a slight score degrading in there, but I mean, other than that, it was fully sent otherwise, other than the first corner. So there's a couple of little bits in my end. Angle was relatively okay from what I understand. Sure, you got a score for the angle already?
Got a 16.
Okay, I had a 16 as well, so that makes a lot of sense.
16, I have a 47.5.
Yeah, I was about to say the line makes up a lot of it.
Yeah. 69.5. 79.5.
79.5.
Sorry.
Yeah, the tyre drop was 2.5 off, wasn't it?
Yes.
As well, so,
Yep.
like, he got outside zone 1, you know, got most of outside zone 2, missed a little bit off the touch and go, got the inside clip, but just dropped the tyre over as well, which doesn't help. So just to clarify here, we've got 16, 47.5 out of 60, leading to a 79.5, which does currently put him first. And yeah, let me just paste this in. I've got this. Hang on. There we go. And Raptor should be lined up now, and he is. Let's go. Thank goodness for that. So let's get Team Excellence's Raptor up at the batting plate next. Same car, by the way. It's just another version of the same car, but as soon as Devil is ready, we will flash it and send him off. But it's a nigh on 80 run. Good enough score to get him into top 16, I can guarantee you that for a fact. It's hard to put that one run down, you know. Right, here we go. A little bit of grass touching on initiation. Not making outside zone 1 from Raptor. As he transition over, as he gets touch and go. Does he make a way to the inside mostly? As he goes through the touch and go 2, doing well there as he flicks down into the decel zone. Having a little bit of a kick up of grass there just as he gets into outside zone 2. Carries it mostly all the way through. It was aggressive. I like it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we're in some replay brought to you by W Energy. This is Raptor from Team Excellence. Kicking up a little bit of dirt as he goes into the first corner, not scoring in outside zone 1. Does score on the touch and go, and the inside clip and touch and go 2, and outside zone 3 though. So he's going to do pretty well nonetheless. But looking like he was struggling to get a car slowed down. Ended up coming out of outside zone 2 a little bit, but settles back in. It's not going to be a bad score. Ideally, you know, there's a couple of things I would like to see changed in the drive in general, but I mean that's just me. I have a 15.5.
Okay, so 15.5.
Yep.
I had 30 for line.
I
got a 15.
And a 15.
And a 15. Okay.
That's a 60.5 for Raptor.
Yes. Yes.
Not the run he would have wanted, but I can guarantee you it's just how it goes sometimes. 15.5, 15, 30. Line score being the detriment to Raptor's run there, really. That first outside zone's worth a fair chunk, so... Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be moving on to Drifter Street K2 Salazy. Making his return, the Belgian driver always has a lot of pizzazz in the way he drives, whether it's too hard or too gentle. You never really know. Let's have it large. 4 lights will send him. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Drifter Street K2 Slazy. He said he was having some sort of shifter issue earlier on, but I think he might have fixed it. Let's hope. Here we go. He definitely has, because he's in a higher gear than he was when he sent me a video. As he flicks in for outside zone 1, not getting outside zone 1. Does he make the touch and go? No, he doesn't make the touch and go either. Not getting the inside clip. This is a bit of a shaky start for K2 Slazy as he sends it into outer zone 2. He's going to have to push that car really hard into the zone. Doesn't really quite get there, but it is a complete run and it will leave him a score. We will have a score for him in a moment. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay, brought to you by W Energy. Now this is for K2 Slazy. And K2 Slazy gets out of the gate well, making his way up into the initiation zone. Initiates within the initiation zone fine, but doesn't get into outside zone 1. Maybe their shifter problem still causing him a hassle. Doesn't manage to get the touch and go. He's super late on the touch and go, missing inside clip entirely. Does get touch and go 2, and then throws it into outside zone 2. Full 90, which is super aggressive. Love to see it, but just a bit inside. And yeah, no DNFs. Let's keep it like that. Absolutely. That's the main thing, right? So I have a 12.
13.
11. You have a 13.
13.
Yep.
I have a 22 for line.
A 22.
47. Yeah, 47
You're
in total.
Yeah. Yeah, that was rapid, man. Thanks. And it's a 47 to confirm for Drifter Street K2 Slazy as we get all of the drivers off the track, and we'll get the second group up on to the batting plate. We have group off track, everybody off track, everybody off track, everybody off track. You got a 47, not his best run, but I hope he had fun. Absolutely. Now we'll have the next group on track, please. Boosted's going to go and drive and do a line. Jordan, you shouldn't have left. You're still... the top 4 shouldn't leave the lobby, but it's fine. Whatever. You just have to deal with the lag later. Fine. Not my problem. So we just need Devil... I think? Devil
17 and
G17 Octa. I think Octa's just joining now. Yes.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that. So low. Why? You didn't get outside zone 1. You didn't hit the touch and go 1. You didn't hit an inside clip. You missed the first a bit of outside zone 2 as well. Missed 3 zones completely, and then missed part of outside zone 2 as well. So yeah, we are just waiting on everybody to get on track. Everybody is now on track. Fantastisch. Let me just correct the order real quick so everything makes sense. Please go in the order that you are in. Octa Forza Italia, Forza Nemesis. I'm only joking. Let me just put up the top 4 while they're all driving up to a line. So first currently is Jordan EXE. EXE.Jordan with a 80 point, what was it?
79.5.
79.5. Yeah. Second,
Milk. 67.5. Raptor. 60.5. And Sleazy 47.
What was the Raptors? 60.
60.5. Yeah.
Right. And then
Sleazy.
K2.
Yep. see. With the 47.
Short format. 47, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is your top 4, and I had a feeling that was going to do that. I'm just going to have to change this so that it's in the damn box, because the box is never big enough. Jordan, Raptor. I'm going to have to change Curdle to just milk. There we go. Now everybody's name fits in the box. Right, ladies and gentlemen, first up to the batting plat will be Phoenix Devil, I believe, off the top of my head, am I right?
Yes. No, he's the first.
Yeah, Devil's first, yeah? Okay, so
Yep.
Phoenix Devil up first, chasing his first win all season long. We were jumping on board with him as they are sitting at the line already. And as soon as the safety car is ready, we can send him. Where are Rian and Rockhard? Rockhard is on Forza, I think. And Rian is on his way. Devil flicking into outside zone 1. Not getting all the way out there, but big angle nonetheless. You love to see it. Not getting touch and go 1 either. Does get inside clip. Does he make it all the way out for touch and go 2? He doesn't. Flicking over now into the last outside zone. Gets a little bit handy-dandy with the grass. Nearly incompletes his run. It's going to be a hurtful score for him, but it is a score nonetheless. So he can't be mad at that. Don't get off track, Devil. Alright. Just sit still. Just sit still. Just sit still. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. This is for Phoenix Devil. Sorry for a little bit of the frame lag there. Phoenix Devil throwing it into outside zone 1, barely getting the bumper in the zone. Does get half the points for the touch and go, and does get the inside. Misses a point off of touch and go 2, and then just gets a little over aggressive on the slowdown. Ends up falling out of outside zone 2 entirely. It's going to be quite a chokehold. Lots of angle though, and you can never complain about having loads of angle. You know, that's always good. So let's get scores in, ladies and gentlemen. I had like a really high score for style, and then stopped
16.5.
basically. I have like a 13.5. I have a 13.5. And then you had a 16.5, he said? I think.
Yes.
16.5. Okay, and I have a 25 for line, unfortunately. 55.
You had a 25, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 55 for Phoenix Devil. Everybody scoring a lot lower than I'm not going to lie. Tried playing safe, Devil said. Well, that's not how you play safe. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be moving on to one of the new rookies. His name is Nemesis G17. He's an Italian fella. Both the next drivers are Italian. I just kind of put the wrong flags on his car because, you know, not very clever sometimes. Here we go. So as soon as the safety car is ready, we will release G17 into the first hairpin. Now this, bear in mind, this is his first time ever qualifying, so don't hate on the man as he goes in to the first initiation zone. Not getting outside zone 1. Transitioning over. It's very close to zeroing there. Does get the touch and go though. Transitioning over into the last outside zone. Very shallow. But he does get some score. And at the end of the day, some score's better than no score. And if I could just have him just sit and park up, that would be great while we get replay. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This
yeah.
is your instant replay. What? Is it inwards, dear? Bambi, talk to me.
Let me check.
There isn't like any inward steer or anything, is there? No, it doesn't look like
No.
it would be. Just looks like a very near straighten. I mean, it's not going to be a great score for G17, unfortunately. Dropping a couple of... running in cold wasn't the best idea. Yeah, that generally doesn't work out for most people. If it's the old saying, if you want to compete, you have to bring your A game, and you have to practice, and you have to be warm. I have a 10.
I have an 11.
Okay.
Okay, no.
All I'm hearing is rotary. Bow, bow!
11 and 10. Okay, I have a 21 for line.
21 for line, so it's a 42.
Yeah, 42, yes.
Okay. Lots of low scores at the moment. What the hell is going on? Although, there's a fair few. So, not surprised. He's on the board with a 42 as we move on to Nemesis Octa in the 4-rotor Nemesis RX-7 FD. He's actually Italian, by the way. I just put the wrong flags on his car because I thought he was Netherlands. So, he's an Italian Netherlandish person. Here we go. 4 lights, we'll release him. Octa, do a flip, someone said. Or Red Dawn said do a flip, Octa. So, we're all expecting Octa to do a flip right now, okay? This is the expectation. He has come straight home from work and he sends it into outer zone 1. Has a little bit of a straighten. Does miss the touch and go.
Oh no.
This is quite a wrong line.
And he's inward.
Oh, these inward steered? Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're off it. That will be an unfortunate incomplete for Octa after inward steering in the lead and then going off track anyway. Oh, and now he's given G17 a little love tap just to say hello, I am here. But that will be an incomplete and a 0 for Octa, the first DNF of the weekend. And we move on to the last driver of this group, which is Phoenix Boosted, who finished second last week. He's only going early because he requested to, otherwise he was going to be last. Oh wait, no, he qualified mid-class, didn't he? So, anyway, this is Phoenix Boosted chasing his first qualifying podium. Here we go. 4 lights, we'll release him. I'm so cold, my heart is racing, and I failed, said Octa. That's unfortunate. You didn't do a flip. Alright, here we go. Phoenix Devil as he flicks in. Big angle off the initiation. That's what we want to be seeing. This is tidy already. I can tell. I know already this is going to be good. As long as he doesn't mess up the last corner. Go on, Boosted. Do it, baby. Do it. Go on. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Yeah. Oh, fell out of a little bit. But, yeah. Gangster. Love it. Gangster. Yeah, gangster. Gangster, gangster, gangster.
Yep.
That's what I wanted to see from him. Straight away, I was like, as soon as I see him initiate, I was like, he's got this stuff. He's got this stuff down. What game is this? This is Gran Turismo 7 Bowl King. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your instant replay for Phoenix Boosted and Bowl King. Yes, there are people that play this with the controller. There are some people that play this with wheels. You can do both. It's got pretty good controller movements. This is perfect outside zone 1. Touch and goes nearly perfect. Like it's like it's a point out of mine, not out of yours. So yeah, I mean I have like an 18.5 for style. Like this is as good as it gets, pretty much as good as it gets. There could have been a little bit more pizzazz on the decel, or like a little bit more smoothness going through it, you know, in general, and staying more committed to the outside would have been a bit more, you know, aggressive.
Shiro?
He had an 18.
An 18. Okay, I have a 53.
You have a
for the line.
53.
Yep.
That's more like what I was hoping to see. That's more like what I was hoping to see, ladies and gentlemen. So just to clarify, I've got an 18.5. It's an 18 for angle, and it is a 53.4 line, and it will be a total of 89.5, which is more what I was expecting from people in general.
Yep.
So it's an 89.5, putting him first in qualifying currently. That is how that's done, ladies and gents. That is how that's done. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this next group off track. Hello to everybody that's new here. If you are new here, make sure you follow the page. Thank you, Aphios, for the follow earlier. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Sometimes I don't always see the notifications. Can we get boosted and everybody off track, please? And can we have Group 3 join the lobby, please? Group 3, join the lobby. Which is Shiro, Salty, RB26, and Rian Daly. That's Group 3 that we're looking for right now. What? I don't know why you're saying you've got... Oh. Someone chat score. Got no sound. I should probably just do that. Hello, guys. Rian said, hello, guys. Can we have... Can Boosted get off track, please? If I have to kick him, I will, but I really don't want to. No, it wasn't a 90, Calvin. It wasn't a 90. There's more in it, trust me. There's way more in it. It's close, but it's like, trust me, I did. It's the line that's let him down there a lot. Boosted needs to get off track in the next 12 seconds, or I'm going to kick him from the lobby. Well, actually, to be fair, I think have we got everybody for the next group already in the lobby? We're missing Salty. I'm missing Skid Squad Salty.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm missing Skid Squad Salty, and that's it, right? Although I think he's just joined. Yep, Salty's here.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got Salty, Rian, RB26. Who else? Who am I missing? Shiro. Shiro's on group for this one.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll get everybody in on track, and then as soon as Shiro, Salty, yeah, as soon as everybody's there, we will get everybody in order. I don't know if Salty knows this, but he's currently in the wrong car. Salty is currently in the wrong car. We're just waiting for him to change over, and then we'll get it going. If he needs to... Wrong livery, man. He didn't crash it into the wall that much, you know? Oh, he wants to use his one-off livery. Okay, fair enough, whatever. That's fine.
Okay.
I should have had it so then I could put it on the driver card, but it's fine. No problem. I should specify that probably a bit better in the regulations, probably. That might be my bad. But currently, your number one qualifier is Phoenix Boosted. While everybody gets down to the line, can you type the order out for me? Shiro, Salty, RB26, then Rian. I kind of didn't put in the right order. I'll do it, hang on. Is it Salty RB26? It is, right? Salty RB26, then Rian.
Much quicker than me.
You'll be fine, Birkin. You've got time, don't worry. Let me just update this. So, just to confirm, Boosted is now number one with an 89.5 with Jordan behind him. Is that correct? Yeah. Jordan with a 79.5. And then who's after him?
Milk
Milk, and then
with this
Milk, and then
Raptor.
No, wait, yes. What's
Is it
Raptor got?
Raptor?
Raptor's got 60.5. Right?
3.5, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I didn't have that written down. My bad. Didn't have the score put in. Okay, so it's just everybody shimmies down one. K2 is knocked out of the top 4, so he will not have chance to battle for some extra points in the qualifying showdown. Normally I do this without anybody seeing it, but fine. So that is your current top 4 qualifiers. Are we all ordered up correctly? We are. Look at that. Look at everybody doing their job. Let me just show you off who this is real quick. Hang on. That's the wrong folder. Stupid. So we have Dori Shiro in his R31. 1 previous round win. 1 previous season win. Let's see how he does. R31's been treating him well all season. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Dori Shiro out of the gate. We know him, like, if we know him at all, he is going to throw the wazoo at it. So here we go. Dori Shiro, big angle flick off of the initiation, not all the way out to outside zone 1, but does definitely get onto the curb of outside. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Dori Shiro neutral bombed it in the transition and zeroed his run. That is insane! Oh no! That is very...
Neutral.
Yeah, that I saw it, I saw it, I saw
Second
it.
round in a row, dude. I'm done with it. Unfortunate.
Is Salty up next up, right? He is, right?
Yep.
Yeah, can I have Salty
you're
pull
next.
up to the line, please? Salty pull up to the line. Salty using his special livery allowance, so his car is no longer white. Shiro, that was super unfortunate, pal, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, that thing is still the original engine, yeah. That is just a one-off livery. Oh. Keep pulling forward. To the line, mate, to the line. No, don't flash, don't flash. There you go. Alright, it's good enough, it's good enough. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Skid Squad Salty. The man, I don't know, I don't quite know how to summarise Salty. He's like, one day he's absolutely on it, and then the next day he just absolutely kills it. So, let's find out what happens this weekend. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights will release him. Shiro, are you back on angle, right? You are, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, here we go. So he flicks in for the initial. He didn't initiate technically. He gets a rerun.
Yeah.
He gets a rerun. Yeah. Okay. I had a feeling. He whipped it in and the force feedback vanished. I'll give him. He's calling the comp time. That's fine. We'll do RB26 in the meantime, while he's getting his force feedback back. That is T150 problems for you right there, pal. That is what that is. So we've got Addiction RB26, who's going to get himself up to the line. Skid Squad Salty is calling comp 5 minutes because he's got a force feedback issue. So we'll let him have that as RB26 gets himself up to the line. And as soon as the safety car is ready and starts sending him, we will have the start send from RB26 as he gets out of the gate here. 4 lights did release him as he makes his way up for the initiation, flicking in for out of zone 1. I can tell you now this man's been practicing in Tsukuba mostly. Doing well for touch and go 1, inside clip over the touch and go 2. Big angle I'm hoping to see into the last outside zone. He does. Gets a little bit onto the grass. But he hangs it. So respect on that. Mad. Right, here you go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. This is Addiction RB26 in his RB26 350Z. Smooth run from him, I will say that. Smooth enough to get into the grass, so definitely not bad. Last outside zone seeming to catch a couple of people out. Just a touch too slow, like just a touch too much on speed kind of into it. Just dropping a tyre deep in that last. There is a 2.5 allowance, but I mean, it's 2.5, it's not a lot, you know?
Yes.
And it's 2.5 for a little while too, you know, so it's not like it's a little deduction. Can I get a different camera? Is that the only 2 cameras we get on this track? Okay, well, that's kind of terrible. Wow. Cameras are odd. Oh, there we go. See, I knew there was a closer one. Cutting it close, King. Absolutely. The wheel is dead.
16.
Been having force feedback, half force feedback for weeks and can only do a few runs. That's insane, Salty. You have to buy a new wheel. Or just say F it and go on the controller. Which one? You've still got time to like get the force feedback working, so you had a 16, I had a 15. Just for the
I have a 38.5.
38.5.
69.5.
69, another 69.5. I think. Is that another 69.5? No, wait. Hang on, that just knocked milk out, I think. Or wrapped out.
Yeah.
Just knocked
Oh,
just
milk
knocked
because
Raptor, yeah,
milk,
no, just
milk
knocked
was
Raptor.
77.
It just knocked Raptor down out of top 4. I'm upgrading in the summer. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you going for, Salty? Do you know? Are you able to do one run? Yes or no? If you're able to do a run, let me know. Alright, Rian Daly's getting himself up to the batting plate here. Wherever his name is. There it is. So Rian Daly in the Falcon Tyres 150, or the Falcon Tyres number 150 E92. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so we will do your run straight after Rian, okay? There you go. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights will release Rian Daly down into the first corner. Here we go. So just to confirm, by the way, RB26 scores 69.5, putting him in the top 4. Was that way past the line that was, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Deduction strategy. But, yeah. Doing well through the inside clip as makes his way up for the touch and go. Transitioning now into the last outside zone. Does fall into outside zone too well. Falls off a little bit towards the end of it though. But it's a good run and it's a score nonetheless. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is some replay brought to you by W Energy. This is Rian Daly. It is my first run of the night. Yeah, I know. Can you not rev your engine? Oh, that'd be great. Thanks. All I hear is it. I mean, to be fair, first run of the night, mate, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. There's some moments that I'm a little unhappy with. Yeah, I mean, I've got a score. I'm ready.
Yep, I have.
Okay, I have a 16. Yeah, I'm ready when you guys are.
I have a 44.
17, 44, and then Shiro,
16.
16. Total score being 77. Oh, the 77 from Rian, putting him third, knocking out Milk as well. That does put him in the top 4 currently. These two are having a kiss apparently at the moment. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back to Schizotote. He's had his 5 minutes to get his wheel sorted. Let's hope it's sorted enough. He's getting an upgrade in the future, but he isn't currently able to get one at the moment. So we'll see how he gets on. I can't find the name. There we go. There we go. As Skid Squad Salty flicks in to the first corner. Big angle send from Skid Squad Salty, not making outside zone 1, unfortunately. He's saying he's having force feedback issues, so it's completely understandable as he makes his way up for out of zone 2. That was very safe. This is just a line score pretty much after that first corner. It is a score nonetheless though. It was very safe. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay, brought to you by W Energy. Mr. Tomorrow, put all of the clips, links, in the DC admin chat. Yeah, that worked, and then I can just download them later. Right, here we go, Schizo so he flicks in super aggressively, big angle, love to see it, but unfortunately doesn't make outside zone 1. Drops a little bit on the curb on the touch and go 1, and touch and go 2. There's no grass kick up on that, so perfectly within the rule on that. That's like maximum points because you don't kick up dirt. I don't think he kicks up any dirt, does he?
No.
No, I don't see any. A little bit of a tire drop though. I don't know if he fully gets to the inside or not. You'll have to tell me on that. Yeah, there is no grass kick up here at all. So yeah, that's max points. No deduction.
Yeah, yeah.
This is good from Salty. Safe but good.
15.5.
Yeah, I'd like a 14. Just because that last corner had no pizzazz at all.
Yeah, that hurt it.
Yeah. What did you have? 16? 15? Shiro?
I have a 31.5.
What did you have? 15.5?
15.5, yeah.
Okay.
And 31.5 in line.
31.5 because of the outside zone was a couple of drops, right? So, total 29.5 plus 30,
61. Right, it's 14, yeah. 14 and 55.5, 31.5, 61.
Wow, I'm terrible at maths, aren't
This is why I have.
I have a calculator up as well. Yeah, it's 61. It's 61. It will put him into competition tomorrow. How far it puts him into competition tomorrow, we have no idea. But he is in competition tomorrow with a 61. I'm just going to update your top 4 while we get the next group up to the batting plate. These guys all know who the next group is. Look at them all. Look at them all just ready to go. Look at them. I love it. Right, let me just update all of this real quick. Can you close, please? Oh, I think the stream might fully just froze for a second now. That was weird. Oh no, this is the right one. Is the right one?
Yeah, Mr. Tomorrow.
No, this is not the right one. Where is my... Oh, I'm on top 16. I went on to top 16 by accident. Oh, I'm stupid. I love being stupid sometimes, you know that. So we should have Aslan, Nato, Chaz, and who else? Clem.
Clem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Drifter Street Clem. It should be the other person that we should have here now. If Clem's not here, then we'll move someone else into this group instead, if we can.
We have.
Oh, Birkin subscribed for 7 months. Let's go, Birkin. So just to confirm, Boosted stays where he is, Jordan stays where he is, and then Rian takes 3rd with a 77. And then
King with the 69.5.
yeah, I'll be 26 with a
I'll be 26.
what is it? A
69.5.
9.5. Cool. Lovely stuff. Okay. Have we got a Drifter Street Clem by chance? That's a question. I just realised that. Wife's got you in lockdown already. That's funny. 2 seconds, guys. We're just about to send for the second group. I'm just waiting a couple of minutes just to see if Drifter Street Clem shows up. If he doesn't show up, then we will just send without him. But I'm just going to wait a minute while I'm setting some other bits up. Aslan. Open. What was the order on this group?
Aslam, NATO,
It's
RPM,
first,
and
right?
yeah,
NATO,
Aslam,
Chaz.
top, Chaz,
And
Clem.
Clem. No Clem though, so we're just going to send it with a 3. Yeah, we'll just send it with 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Save that, and we'll send it. There's no Clem. Oh, wait, hang on. I think he's just joining. You are... If that's Clem that just joined the lobby... Oh, it's M150.
Oh, no.
Okay. We could probably do that. Nah, we'll just... Nah, because I've still got to do a group with Red Dawn anyway, so...
Yeah.
It's fine. That's fine. Okay, so there's no Clem. So Clem has just defaulted his run with a 0 unless he gets in touch with somebody like ASAP. So currently he has a 0 next to his name. We have Aslan, NATO, and Chaz. Aslan first, then NATO, then Chaz. I like how the lobby actually organised it for me. That's nice. And just to confirm, by the way, I think we have 18 drivers total. So, not free qualifying. By the way, here's the real funny thing. Shiro, you need 1 person to 0, and you get in tomorrow. You need someone to 0.
I'm judging, I can't say anything.
Yeah, I know. But you're currently 17th, if everybody puts a score. So all anybody has to do right now is not bin it. And they get in tomorrow. Like, who knows who's gonna bin it and who isn't, but we got all the drivers lining up. Let's show you who this is. This is Phoenix Aslan in his brand new E92 after we found there was a steering bug with the Ford Mustang. Was Casper there? What do you mean? Oh no, I didn't manage to make the wedding, man. I'm still stuck where I am. I can't get there. So we're gonna have Aslan lining up to the line now. Yeah, don't get nervous now. Anybody 0s, Shiro goes through into top 16. There we go. We're all lined up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights will release Phoenix Aslan. Let's have it large. Here we go. Phoenix Aslan, big send into the first outside zone. Doesn't actually get the first outside zone though. As he transition over for the touch and go 1, inside clip, touch and go 2 coming up now. Not good. All the way out there, you can tell this is kind of safe from Aslan. There's a little bit of a wobble, but manages to keep it all together. As he goes through the last outside zone, there's a few deductibles here, but overall he's got a score on the board and that's all that matters. Let's get that replay going. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay, brought to you by W Energy. Yeah, so due to the Mustang having like some weird steering bug with like over-rotating randomly for no real reason, he had a car change the same as K2 Slazy did. My hands need to stop sweating, they know my group is next. What happened to his Mustang? Went into the crowd? Maybe. No, it just got scrapped due to some bug that's causing the car to like randomly spin out. When you soften the car up, it just gets really over. Like if you soften the front in any level or soften the rear in any level, do not tell me there's an inward steer here.
He's really in the
Can you send me
bubble.
a screenshot? Send me a screenshot, please. Send me a screenshot because like we have like an allowance for like controller
I think
slaps.
I think he's in the
But but you have to send it to me. Let me know.
yeah.
Let me have a look at it, and then we'll decide off of that. There is a bit of controller slap, you know, when the stick slaps over. Sometimes it can read a little bit of right stick or left stick when it's not meant to. No, Aslan won a round in Apex Fest, Mr. Tomorrow. He won round 5 of Apex Fest in 2024. Man's not a rookie, trust me. This guy's really good. By the way, I have my score otherwise, so I do have a 14.5 just due to just not missing, just missing outside zone 1, and then having a little bit of a hitch up in the last outside zone, just taking a load of score off him. Shiro?
15 flat.
15 flat, and then Bambi.
Okay, 15.
Depending on what the screenshot looks at, right? So let me have a quick look.
Yeah.
That's a bit more than just controller slap. So, wait. Yeah, so what we're currently looking at is inward steer in the last outside zone. This is past what we said was the allowance. We said as long as you weren't, you have to be like before the number. Actually, let me check my I don't think this is intentional though, so I would just say deduction.
No.
Just take 5 off end result, and I think that's fair. Because this is past what we'd normally accept. Like normally we'd only accept half this much, and then call the rest of it inwards. Yeah. And deliberate. But I think. Yeah, I think I don't think it's entirely on purpose. I think it's just like a quick grab and go sort of scenario.
Yeah.
And we said we were going to be more lenient on this anyway, so we'll say a 5-point deduction off the end score for inwards, or a minor, very minor inwards here. And yeah. Okay, what's your score then for line?
33.5.
33.5 minus 5.
Yeah, 28.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so 28.5, let's put that on there then.
It's a 58 in total.
So it's a 58
With the
total.
deduction.
58 total, yeah?
Yeah, with the deduction.
Yeah,
So,
with the deduction it's 58, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I can live with that. And it still keeps him in for top 16 tomorrow. So we're going to be moving on to NRZ and NATO. This man has been repeatedly bashing out good qualifying results left, right, and centre. You can start sending whenever you're ready. Yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate one for Aslan there, just inward steering. A little bit more than what we'd like. It wasn't full inward steer, so it wasn't an incomplete, but it was close. Here we go, NRZ NATO, or Asphalt Dreamers NATO, should we say. Doing outside zone 1, touch and go 1, inside clip up to touch and go 2, all the way onto the white line. Transitioning over into the decel zone now. A little late on the handbrake pull. He's had to add a little bit of a check up there. But does well to finish out the run, put a score on the board. Everybody is coming after Shiro right now and saying you are not getting that 16th place, pal. It's not happening. Just sit there, NATO, please. Just park up and just sit there, please. That'd be great. Let me get the replay going. Right, so here we go for your instant replay roller coaster at the last outside zone. Absolutely. This is your instant replay brought to you by W Energy, NRZ, or Asphalt Dreamers, NATO, the leader of the Rock Hard fan club. Everybody scream, rock hard! I don't know. Goes through, does well through inside clip to touch and go. Transitions over and just looks like the car, a little bit of a checkup. Struggled to get the car into the last outside zone fully. And gets across the line well. We'll say well. I think well is the right thing to say there. Don't forget, everybody, if you're looking for a fantastic flavourful energy drink, make sure you check out w.gg and use Apex Drift at checkout. You get yourself a nice 20% off at the moment. Could be 30 by the end of the weekend, don't know. Damn chickens, yeah.
15.5.
Okay, I have a 14.5.
14.5.
I have a
15.5.
Slightly better.
Okay.
15 and a 15.5. And then, what's yours?
43.
43, and then end score.
0.5 and
73.5.
73.5.
73.5. Does that takes
Yep.
RB26 out of top 4? That takes RB26 out of top 4. NATO is in top 4, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to be jumping on board with RPM Chaz, who is your last of this group to go up for the batting plate. This is his rookie event. This is his debut event, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights will release RPM Chaz. Let's go, Chaz. You got that. I'm dying over here, I can imagine. Lots of promise, says Shira. Absolutely. There is a little bit of lag, so just bear in mind we'll see through that generally pretty well. Oh, it's actually okay, actually. This is really good outside zone 1. Touch and goes really strong from RPM Chaz right now as he makes his way up into outer zone 2. A little bit of touching on the grass. Big angle. Just absolutely sending it. Chaz, who are you? Jesus Christ. Definitely takes a tyre drop, but fair enough.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think everybody underestimated Chaz here a little bit. Maybe the stock Stang. Wow. I think this man just proved that 2015 Mustang is more than drivable, right? I'm only joking. I'm only joking. That's a joke. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You're into the replay for RPM Chaz. This was outside zone 1, perfect. Touch and go 2, he's a little. Touch and go 1, he's a little late. And he misses a little bit off the inside clip. Drops a little bit of a tyre in the decel zone and a little bit as he goes into outside zone 2. But mate, he's on the lock stop and stuff. Like, you just can't write this stuff. This stuff is wicked. I love drifting, man. Drifting is just. There's nothing else like it in the world. I have like an 18. For angle. I'm mind blown. I'm like actually mind blown. 19 even. I'm giving him 19. I'm giving him a 19. I'm giving him a 19. That was gangster. I respect it. For style and fluidity. I mean, that was just gangster. I think I have to be fair and put 18.5. But there you go. I'm
17.5.
You're at 17.5. I have an 18.5.
Yeah.
Now it's just Bambi's line score that's going to hurt him a little bit.
5 is a 46.5.
46.5 after deductions,
Yeah, 7.
yeah?
Yes, yep. 82.5.
82.5. That puts him second. That puts him second. Wow. Great stuff from RPM Chaz. Coming out swinging. That puts him second. And this group has just knocked out. Wait, hang on a minute. So hang on. Wait. Hang on. Yeah. So NATO knocked out RB26, but then RB26, NATO got knocked out by Chaz instantly. It wasn't a 90 plus, Mr. Tomorrow. There was tyre drops. If there wasn't tyre drops, then it would have been. But I was telling them that I hope I finish. Hope you finish, bro. You just killed it. That was sick. I actually got mad respect for you right now. Oof. Yeah. Right. Let me update this top 4 for everybody, and I'm next up on the batting plate, which is gonna be fun. I have to not 0, and I'll be fine. The pressure's insane. Let me just update this real quick. So Rian is still in the yeah, so Rian is still in with a 77. And then it's yeah. Wait, hang on, was he? Yeah. Yeah, and then it's Jordan afterwards. Jordan with a 79.5. And then RPM Chaz, which nobody saw coming. Like, Chaz, you just surprised everybody, by the way. Everybody. You just surprised everyone. Fair play. You are my current pick for driver of the weekend currently. You are surprising the life out of everybody. And it's an 82.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And
So
we said we did 89.5.
Yeah, 89.5, 82.5, 79.5, 77.
Yep.
So my prediction of like being first was a 90 plus was pretty accurate then. Okay, so we need Red Dawn on track as well. We're just going to wait for Red Dawn to join the lobby. I'm going to go and get in the rig. And I'm just going to do my run and then get off track. And then as soon as I've got off track, we'll do second, third run for M157. Well, just M157 and
Red Dawn.
And then after that, we'll have the scores from mine after that. My VR cable's currently stuck under my chair. This is fantastic. Oh dear. This is going to be fun. And then obviously, Shiro, Bambi both record the run. Somewhat, both send it in the staff, or just send it to me, please. And then, and Rianne, please, or Milk, all of you just record the run, and whoever sends it to me first wins a goodie bag. No, I'm joking. Oh dear, that's funny. Whew! I'm sweating. It's warm. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so you will be seeing my VR perspective for my run first, but for anybody that's been here before knows how this works. Alright? And I'm going to mute now, so if someone else wants to talk, they're more than welcome. Milk, not Milk, Bambi, you're more than welcome to talk.
Oh, okay. Try to do my best. Okay. The safety is go to the line. Just wait. The 26 bit. Okay, the safety car is almost there. Okay, we'll send it for light. Yeah. Okay, they go. Okay, nice. Click in. It's a clip to the touch and go to. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my! Oh.
I love you, Casper.
What the happened there? I didn't expect that.
Well, there's some fun stuff for you.
Did you do it on purpose?
Nope, I really wish I didn't. I locked both the front wheels up under the braking for the first time in a week. I haven't had that happen once. The first time that happened, first time that's ever happened in that car on that corner, and it zeroed me. Yeah. The man DNF'd chat. That clip it. It's not often I DNF, to be fair. Oh dear. Well, that's fun. That's me out this weekend, pretty much. Then. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's even possible for me to qualify unless
Somebody else? No.
M157 and Red Dawn 0. I need them both to 0 for me to qualify. That's just not going to happen. Okay. Well, we don't need to watch that back. We already know what happened. I'm not going to watch it back.
No.
Oh, do you know the worst part is I flicked it into the first corner and I was just like, there's no grip. Like, at all. I was just like, I'm in trouble. Done that on purpose, says Devil? Nah. Less stress for the rest of us. Well, mate, it's stressful for me because I'm trying to fight for this championship. Why did I zeroing make the night? That's fucking crazy. So we got M157 up at the batting plate next. I don't know how that happened. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, Cass, you traumatized me. I traumatized myself, trust me. Here we go. Addiction M157 is had all about 10 minutes worth of practice, but as we know, is a genuinely... Ooh, that's an illegal initiation. We'll have to look back at that.
Yeah, we did that 5-pointer.
Yeah. And it's crossed the line. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your instant replay. That's 2 tyres over the line, by the way. That's 10.
Okay.
It's 10 over.
Yep.
80 for angle.
20.
It's nearly 3. That's insanely lucky. It's not... Right, sorry, well, here's your instant replay for M157. Sorry, we were just looking at something. Big angle from Addiction M157 across the board. Keeping it nice and smooth through the touch and goes, the inside clip. Well, Shiro, you made top 16, pal. Well done.
I love your cast.
This is like the first time I've never qualified here, by the way. First time I've never qualified here. That's insane. I have a 16.5.
Okay, 16.5.
Just because the initiation was just so wide and just took a couple of points out of it. Took a couple of points of commitment from me. You had an 18 for angle, and then what was the score?
Okay, 14 for line.
40.
Yeah, 40.
Okay, so that's a total of
74.5.
74.5.
Yep.
Just outside of the top 4 for M157. Cannot believe I zeroed. Actually so annoyed. Wait, hang on. Do you know what I just realised? Clem didn't even qualify, right? He didn't even turn up to qualifying, so there's 17 qualifiers. Fuck. If Red Dawn zeros, I get it. Red Dawn 0 for me, please.
Let him get in your head.
Please. Please. I'm begging. Oh dear. Right, here we go. We got Nemesis Red Dawn. I am not hoping for his downfall, but secretly in my heart I am. Right, here we go. Nemesis Red Dawn. Please 0 for me, but don't actually, you know. JK, obviously. I don't need the plot armor. Here we go. Okay, he's going to go straight outside zone 1, transitioning over the touch and go 1 into inside clip. Going up to touch and go 2, having a bit of a wobble. Oh, that's a lot of grass. Fuck! Fuck! Damn! Damn it!
I'm not hoping.
And that
for a
was
downfall,
scary
he
too, the
said.
last
Bro,
outside zone.
second he went into
Was
the
terrifying.
grass. Second he went into the grass,
Yeah,
I
I
was
thought
like,
he was gone.
I was like, I've got it. He's like, fuck, and he just landed it. Oh.
He
Damn.
held on to dear life there.
That was a good run from him, though. To be fair.
Actually, really solid too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here
Sorry.
is your instant replay of your last qualifier this evening and the person to take me out of qualifying. Great F stuff. Yeah, don't clip that. No, fair play to Red Dawn. He put it down when it mattered. I would prefer 0 if you compare with that silly mistake that I made without knowing. Yeah. Oh no. A little bit of a drop in 02 and then dropping over for there, but then getting into last outside zone. I don't know how you managed that. Oh, good stuff. Right, here we go. We're just going to go
17
scores. Yeah, I have like a 16.5 for angle. 16 for
Okay.
angle.
And you, Shiro?
He said 17.
Sir.
17 at 42.5 online, so it's 76.
Kings tried to say that he was 4 tyres over before initiation. Did I not see that? Don't tell
On the
me
middle of the
that.
track.
Oh yeah, he's on. Yeah.
Do not tell me he's zeroed on initiation. I swear to God. Oh my God, he did!
Yeah. Yeah, was completely.
It's
on
an
the other
illegal
side.
initiation. I didn't even see it. Yeah, but
Was
Burke
it?
did it with 2 tyres. Fucking Red Dawn's done it with 4. This is completely past. This is, oh my.
Yeah.
2 tyres off, no. 2 tyres off is not illegal. 3 tyres or more is. That's the rule. Oh my God. Hang on, I need a minute. No, Burke was 2. Burke was 2. I can show you Burke, look. Hang on. I got Burke here. Give me a second. You did it for the people. Red Dawn said he did it for the people. Red Dawn, if you did that genuinely on purpose, I love you. Yeah, so at the absolute maximum, he's 2. Hashtag no rules. Jesus. Oh my God. Red Dawn. Yeah, so this is 2. He took 10 points for this, right? And then I didn't even spot this. I would if I was looking at it, I would have said it straight away, but I didn't see it. But this is completely across the line. This is completely off the track.
Yep. Yep.
This is not in the
0-0.
lead position at all.
No.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Red Dawn, I love you. I hate you at the same time, because to be honest with you, you really should have knocked me out, to be honest with you. If you'd initiated inside of your own, if inside of the initiation box, even with 2 tyres, you'd have knocked me out. Oh my God. You own that money we yelled about? Wait, what? What money? Wait, what? We moaned about yelling money? Wait, what? I own that money that we talked about. I don't know what we talked about. When did we? Oh, okay. I was about to say, what are you talking about? I just like text him saying, "Here's $50, fail." Could you imagine? Yo, bro, that's crazy. Oh my God, Red Dawn. I'm gonna say this now, Red Dawn. I love you, even though you didn't do it on purpose.
2, 3, 4.
It's a
five,
deduction.
six,
It's a
7.
deduction in qualifying in the lead in top 16. If you crash, if you cause a crash, it's a 0. It'll be on the lead's fault. That's the term. That's the specific to it. I have plans for tomorrow, anyways. Red Dawn, I love you, dude. You're a G. Let's go on to the qualifying showdown because we still have that to do. This is the man of the hour for me. This is my man of the hour. So it's Casper versus Boosted
Driver
in
of the
top
weekend.
16.
No, wait, Casper, you are out.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
We
no,
have
just no Clem. No Clem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
There's
10,
12.
11,
No, I'm
12,
16.
13,
I'm
14,
16. I'm 16.
13,
I'm
14,
16. There's
15.
no
No,
Clem.
M1, 50. Yeah, but it's 157. It's the 16 driver. You are the 17.
Shit! I am out, aren't I?
You are out.
Well, hey ho, there we go. Had fun. Alright, fair enough. Damn.
Yeah.
Bummer.
But there were
I'm on-
17
is that right?
tires, no?
4, 6, 8, 12,
Yeah.
15. Oh, yeah. Shit.
No, 17. Yeah,
Well, you
17.
still love Red.
Well, I still got 17th. Let's go. I did that for nothing, Cass. I know. Okay, right. Sad violin. Absolutely. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the qualifying showdown because we took a little while for that for no reason, really, to be honest, other than me getting excited for a second. So, your first battle of the qualifying showdown will be Boosted versus Rian. Is it Boosted versus Rian or Boosted versus Chaz? I cannot remember. Boosted versus Rian, right?
Yeah, first,
first, fourth, second,
first,
third.
second, third. Yeah.
Yeah, and then can we also have Chaz and Jordan on track as well at the same time? We'll have them all on track at the same time just to make life easier. Just waiting on Chaz to get on track. Chaz, hello. You've got qualifying showdown, my friend, to do. Let me just take these cards off real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Cool.
So your first battle is between Boosted and Rian. Damn, I don't even get boosted in top 16. Oh, jealous. I wouldn't have complained about that. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe I got knocked out the one round I didn't make a single mistake in qualifying more than like twice. That's so stupid. That's so stupid of me. Oh dear. I literally did a 100-point run earlier in fucking free practice and then literally bin qualifying to a complete 0. I have no idea how I manage it. I'm actually mind blown. Oh, I'm actually mind blown. Damn. This is gonna hurt my championship a bit. This is gonna hurt my championship a lot. Rian. There he is. So this is your upcoming battle, ladies and gentlemen. Phoenix Boosted will be leading first against Rian Daly, as these guys will go and get themselves all lined up. Rian's got Jordan, so it'll be the battle of the Eurofighters. Chaz, you need to line up with Boosted. Oh wait, no, Rian, sorry. Rian,
Yeah.
ignore me. I know why I said Chaz. My brain got excited. Alright, so we're going to be jumping on board with Rian Daly in the chase position. I thought it was Euro 5 for a second. Here we go. 4 lights will release them. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is for your 3rd place, or like this is to go to the finals of the qualifying showdown to potentially get those extra 20 points. Phoenix boosted, using all of the initiation zone, hitting 2 cones before the contact. And I'm not going to lie to you, we're going to have a look back at that, because that looked like, I mean, that contact is basically entirely boosted for offline, hitting the cones. What the lagging life was that?
Big laggy.
Did you see that? That was freaky.
Oh.
I need to look back at this, hang on. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for your instant replay. We're going to be looking at this first corner a lot because this is basically going to determine if the contact was Rian's fault or Boosted's fault, and it's definitely Boosted's fault. Like, he's not. If he was on the right line, he effing flyer, yeah, no joke. If he was on the right line, it'd be Rian's fault, but because he's at 2 of the cones first, this is Boosted's fault for the contact, and then everything after this point is moot. So it doesn't even matter. Pass comes unchased after that point. So Rian Daly with the advantage currently. Rian Daly, all he has to do is not 0. He says there's a bit of lag between the 2. He does honk. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. Also fair to think I'm a rookie, considering the way I've been driving the last 3 updates. That's just harsh on yourself. There we go, Rian Daly flicking in. Oh, hitting the first cone, hitting the second cone. Not causing a crash though. We have to have a look back at this because, yeah. Here we go, instant replay, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry it's not so instant. Judges were discussing. We do have a vote, and we are going to put the vote in a moment. And there is a decision being made here. So, yeah, we're just going to let the run play out, and then we're gonna say what the vote is afterwards. You love that emote, don't you, Shiro?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you do. Right, ladies and gentlemen, do you wanna put your votes in 3,
Yep.
in 2, in 1, send it. And it will be going OMT, which they will just go back and start and line up again. Just go and line back up. I love that. Yo, Zetsutaro. Is that how you pronounce that? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going to Curdled Milk. Not Curdled Milk. Jordan from Team Excellence versus RPM Chaz. And it will be Chaz leading first against Jordan. When my PC wants to work. Currently having a lot of, there's a lot of lag currently on my PC. My PC's currently overheating by the looks of it. No, I'm joking. It's fine, but it's just having a bad 5 seconds. Just open that, open this. So Jordan and Chaz are getting themselves prepared. Just going to try and get this up on your screen quickly. My PC is currently struggling. So this is your... Why is that not loaded with Chaz? I put Chaz on it. What the hell? Oh, come on. Give it a rest, PC, please. I am not good enough to read that German, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Can this pick the right image, please? There we go. So this is RPM Chaz versus Jordan from Team Excellence. Both rookies. Let's see how they get on. 4 lights will release them. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Curdled milk. There we go. So RPM Chaz in the lead. I understand there's probably a little bit of lag between these two. So I'd imagine Jordan kind of sits back a little bit to play safe. Chaz doing a good job through outside zone 1 as he flicks over for the touch and go into the inside clip. Doing well up as they go up towards the curbage now. Big send from Chaz using the handbrake, not the foot brake. That's good to see from him. There's a clean run, boys. Well done. Do the reverse lap, man.
Jordan being smart, keeping the distance with the lag.
Chaz is a gangster. Yeah, I'm telling you now, Chaz is... Well, just because I was born in Germany doesn't mean I'm fucking fluent German, alright? Shiro. Cheeky. But these guys are going to go and make their way back to it. We're going to replay that run in the meantime. Here we go for your instant replay brought to you by W Energy. This is Jordan from Team Excellence in the chase. Chaz in the lead. Chaz holds outside zone 1 a little late, misses a little bit at the touch and go. That's the only real fault I've got for him, though, to be honest with you. He does hit brake and handbrake. Oh, wait, his brake then handbrake. So there might be a little bit of crossover there, but it didn't affect Jordan. So Jordan sat back, took space, which is good. We're going to be flipping positions and we're going to be jumping on board with Chaz in the chase position now. There we go. 4 lights will release them, ladies and gentlemen. Is Chaz's Mustang non-wide body? Yes. Yes, it's non-wide body. Which is the way I prefer to drive it as well. Alright, here we go. Chaz chasing in Jordan. Jordan doing a good job in the lead. Chaz is doing quite a good job in the chase. You can see that E92 stretch its legs. Jesus Lord Almighty, that thing just gapped the life out of Chaz. Damn. Damn, Daniel. And that's pretty decisive. lead for lead, chase for chase, that's pretty decisive. But we will have the replay one moment. Here we go for your instant replay. This is Chaz in the lead. Chaz is doing my chases. He just disappears as a chaser. The thing is, at the end of the day, he just hasn't got the car wired up, which is fine. You can tell the difference between, you know, Jordan, who's got a lot of grip in that E92. I don't know how he managed to sit behind. Yeah, I mean, it's just super unfortunate for Chaz, just not having enough pace in the car. Might have to fix that. Might have to fix that by tomorrow. Have you got votes already, guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, in 3, in 2, in 1, send it. And it will be Jordan progressing through. If RPM Chaz and Jordan can get off track for me, that would be great. Right, we have the rerun between Rian Daly and Boosted. Rian Daly announcing there's a little bit of lag from Boosted. I'm just going to change these images over if my computer opens up this damn folder quick enough. Hang on. We're not sending yet, we're not sending yet. Don't send yet, don't send yet, don't send yet. I don't know why this has such an issue opening this folder every time. Chaz, amazing driving though. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, pal. Because damn, you were killing it.
You need to find a little more grip. On
Yeah,
the
you
Mustang.
find a little bit more grip in that Mustang and you're going to be killing it tomorrow. I'm just trying to find Rian's tag. I can't find it. There it is. So this is the one more time battle between Phoenix Boosted and Rian Daly. If Rian Daly could pull forward, please, that would be great. Rian, forward. I'm gonna keep typing it until he realizes. Good enough. Okay, right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have this battle large. This is your one more time. Here we go, 4 lights and away we go. Phoenix Boosted in the lead. Rian Daly in the chase. Now, I will be honest, the cones have since moved. It's going to be a little harder to tell, but I know pretty damn well. As Boosted flicks in onto the grass, that was sketchy. I think Rian backed off of him because he thought he was going wide completely. I have to have a look back at that. Rian Daly getting 92 up into the pocket now, right across the line. But we're going to have a look back at that first corner because that looked very interesting. So here we go, your instant replay. Sorry, we're just having a look at your first corner. Yeah, Rian said there was some heavy lag, but also it was just because he was a mile off the road. There is a heavy deduction going towards Boosted at this current time due to some of his line decisions in the first corner. The proximity gain he did not get because Rian had to back off because he thought that the run was basically over. So I mean, if that was me, I'd be thinking the run was over instantly because you'd be like 4 tyres off the road. I don't understand how you even managed to stay on the road, to be honest. That makes no sense. You were so far past. So far past. Chaz, by the way, don't go anywhere because you obviously need to be here for another battle. We're going to be jumping on Borsted with Boosted. Some clips are placed on Discord. Hopefully helpful, Casper. Thank you very much, pal. Thank you very much. Right, here we go for the second run. Boosted with a huge deficit against Rian Daly here. 4 lights will release him. Here we go. 4 lights and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rian Daly in the lead position. Oh, choking. Rian Daly flicks in. Oh, he's done the same thing and he's just handed it to Boosted. Oh, that is super unfortunate. You can just make it official now, guys. We won't even instant replay that.
Got throat.
That's Boosted had a deduction. Rian just straight zeroed on initiation, so it's and you know Boosted overtook him. So if you could put a 3, a 2, a 1, and send for Boosted, because that's, I mean, there's no other way that vote goes. So 3, a 2, a 1, confirm, send it. There we go. Right, okay. So, just to confirm, it is going to be Boosted versus Jordan in the final, and it will be Rian versus Chaz in the runners-up final. So we're going to have all of the drivers back on track, please. We're going to have Chaz versus Rian first, and then we'll have Boosted versus Jordan afterwards. Still can't believe I zeroed. Still can't believe I zeroed. I'm still mind blown at the fact I zeroed. It's okay though, because like nobody in the... I'm gonna have to like win another... I'm gonna have to win a different round. And I don't even know what other round I can win. Gardens? Did I do well in Gardens last time? I did, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
I think
was
Yeah, you only beat
second.
me because it was so close, dude. I could have gotten you. I'm sure I could have gotten you.
Oh wait, did I win that round last time?
Yes, you win.
Yeah,
won
you
that.
win.
It was me
If
and
you
you
were
and
second and me third.
Yeah, that's
And Bambi third. Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
good one. Exciting one. That's where the AST last time was decided.
Well,
Yep.
it's good to know I only lose to myself. No, I'm joking. That's cooked.
Yeah.
Does Chase have to complete if lead DQs? No. No, the Chase doesn't have to complete that. If the Chase DQs, yes, but if the lead DQs, no. So we're going to have RPM Chaz and Rian Daly get down to the line. This is your runners-up final. This is worth, if you win this one, it's worth 15 points towards your championship tally. If you lose here, you'll get 10. So it's not a major thing to lose it, but you don't want to be you don't want to be third if you can be second, right? So yeah. So anyway, RPM Chaz and Rian Daly are going to get up to the batting plate. Once they are finished doing their tyre warm-ups. The Chaz is leading first. I was about to say it's like plastered on the street, mate. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, they are all lined up. Let's have it 4 lights and away we go. I really can't believe I zeroed. I'm actually mind blown. You watch, I'll do one practice run after this and I'll get a near perfect run. Here we go, Chaz flicks in for outside zone 1. Rian very inside in the 92, having a bit of a check up. Have Rian actually incomplete in his chest. Okay. Chaz, I don't know if I told Chaz about the positive 2 thing, but it looks like I told Chaz about the positive 2 thing. It's an unfortunate one for Rian there. I'm not quite sure what happened, but he completely shut down the car mid-run, and I'm not quite sure. Aslan, like I just said. But you didn't double honk. Rian, you should have double honked. Yeah, run is over once the lead DQs. Like, everything afterwards doesn't matter. I mean, you were like so far away from him, Rian. You should have at least double honked. Then we'd give you the allowance. But you didn't double honk, so you don't get the allowance. You know the rules, Rian. You know the rules. I know you were trying to throw him under the bus. That's not how it works. So we're going to have RPM Chaz up into the second place position. All he needs to do is do a clean chase on Rian Daly to take home the advantage. And yeah, once everybody gets lined up. Okay, so we've called a double honk. A bit late for the double honk now. Should have called it before. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 lights and away we go. RPM Chaz in the chase, Rian in the lead. All RPM Chaz has to do is do a clean chase where he doesn't kill the car off. At which point he will try to do. Transitioning over from the touch and go. Rian getting a bit hooked up on that inside curb. As they send it into the last outside zone. Oh, Rian Daly. Yeah, that's fault of Rian. You can't blame Chaz there. You can't blame Chaz there at all. Yeah, Rian just got off track instantly. He just knew. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but you still got in. I did.
Yeah.
Alright, here we
it
go.
was-
For instance,
I can blame it on my clutch.
Well, you can blame it on your clutch. I flicked it over, and like I did the exact same flick that I did every other run in practice,
You can blame it on your brakes.
and it just didn't stop. Car just didn't stop. Just to clarify, by the way, Chaz did win this. He couldn't really stay behind Rian after dropping 2 tyres, nearly 3 into the grass, basically stopping square in front of him. And it will be RPM Chaz getting 3rd place over Rian Daly in the qualifying showdown. So now we have Phoenix Boosted versus Jordan from Team Excellence. VDC driver versus one of the best controller drivers on GT7. This is going to be spicy. Let's just put all of these boards up real quick. Let me just put these up. My PC is struggling today. I don't know what the hell is going on. Oh mate, if lag wasn't a problem, everything would be so insane. It'd be great. Right, so this is your upcoming battle. Phoenix Boosted versus Jordan from Team Excellence. The rookie versus the man who's been chasing a podium for a long time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have it large. 4 lights are releasing them. Let's send it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan from Team Excellence flicking in behind Boosted, staying really close in the pocket, right across the bumper in the transition. Door to door tapping, coming from Jordan. Boosted swinging open that car, taking a load of angle out, carrying a load of speed into the last outside zone. It was a bit sketchy looking, to be honest. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Instant replay, Jordan from Team Excellence, Boosted from Team Phoenix. Outside zone 1 tidy. Jordan a little bit inside in outside zone 1. They'll do well over a little bit of a door rub there, but didn't affect him. Boosted takes a bit more angle out than what I'd like to see. Is that backwards? Don't tell me that's backwards. That looked quite backwards.
Bambi will be able to tell on his front view. Thought it was 90. Bambi will
It's 90. I'll let him have 90.
tell. Yeah.
I'll let him have 90. It's literally the limit of like the angle that you can carry.
Yeah, I'm sure he
Yeah.
tightened up his spot after that.
Oh, I absolutely agree. He definitely would have tightened up his butt.
Okay.
Alright, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. We miss Milo, I miss him too, don't worry. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For the second run. Jordan from Team Excellence in the lead. Boosted from Team Phoenix in the chase. Here we go. This could decide your qualifying showdown winner. As we go into the first outside zone. Good from... Oh! Boosted spun him! No way! Oh my god. Unfortunate mistake from Boosted. We're going to have a look back just to make sure. Right, here we go for your instant replay, ladies and gentlemen. Phoenix boosted, tapping the back of Jordan just before transition. Getting a little bit too aggressive. And very low angle, just gives him a tap and just, yeah, it's around. There's no braking in the lead prior to the contact that is the cause of the contact. There is a little bit of a brake touch here, which is about 5% from Jordan, but he's still pulling away from Boosted here. Boosted dives back in and touches him, and there's a bit more of a contact than what it probably should have been, but that's Gran Turismo. Can be a bit of a pain. And can we have votes, please, ladies and gentlemen? In a 3, in a 2, in a 1, send it. And although, yes, there were braking in the lead on initiation, he did brake a little bit on initiation. He didn't cause the crash straight after the brake touches. And to be honest, they were matching pace, and then Boosted dived in and hit him without braking after that. So the contact fault is Boosted's. And that will be Jordan from Team Excellence winning the qualifying showdown. We're gonna pull Jordan into the chat real quick. We'll get some opinion off of him on how his session went real quick, and then we'll close it out straight afterwards. Let me just find his damn name. Sorry, give me a minute. I'm struggling. There it is. So we'll get him into the party. This is your qualifying showdown winner. Just waiting for him to join the party. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Chaz, you showed up against some of the big boys, pal. You showed up against you proper showed up against some of the big boys. Congratulations, you did really well. Jordan, congratulations on winning your qualifying showdown. It was almost your fault for the contact, but it wasn't, so you were lucky.
Yeah, Gran Turismo things.
Yeah, a bit of lag, plus he dived in a bit too aggressively, and he was very straight when he made contact with you. So
yeah.
Other than that, you know, you've smashed it with qualifying. I mean, you get third in qualifying. That's not bad for you. You had a bit of a rough qualifying, to be fair.
Yeah, I was honestly, I had no idea it was only one run until it was too late.
Oh shoot.
Well, you should have known.
So
that, 'cause you
I did a
you
safe
did
run at first, and then I was expecting to go again, but I had no
but
idea.
You knew it was one run from when you signed
No,
up
I
for the
promise
form.
you, I didn't. I
When you did
swear
the
to God.
form- When you did the form, you put one run.
No, I put 2 runs. Go look at it.
No, you
I
didn't.
said,
You didn't.
Okay.
I've got the form here. It says one run.
all right.
How'd you
Well,
pass?
yeah, I don't know how I passed then, but
Well, now you know, man.
but
Good going.
GG's
Yeah,
to everybody
hang on.
that came
I've
out.
got it right here.
they
How
did
many
good.
runs were we having qualifying? One.
Look forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Absolutely. We'll see you
Definitely.
tomorrow for top 16. Looking like a tough competitor, as I kind of predicted. Boosted
Yeah,
did
I,
fantastic as well,
BDC
qualifying with an
and it's, like, showing us
89.5. He did a fantastic qualifying run.
Oh yeah, Lucid had a killer run.
Yeah, absolutely killer run. Just a shame about that bit of lag. Well, it's a bit of lag and a bit of a dive at the same time.
Chaz had a baller run too.
Dude, Chaz
That
was
was
a
insane.
baller.
Fucking nowhere.
That was insane.
Devil, if you want to talk about it, we'll talk about it later. That's your warning. We'll talk about it later. There is no confusion here. The dive was his fault. That he wasn't slowing down for a good 5 seconds before the contact, or a good 3 seconds before the contact. So I'll explain it more to you, Devil, later on. I'll talk to you later on about it. But yeah, congratulations. You won the showdown. Top 16 tomorrow. Feeling strong? Feeling ready?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
And I'm not there, so yeah, which is.
Oh, I thought you made it in. I thought you.
Nope.
I thought.
Nope. I'm 17th.
Oh my God.
Yep.
You know who's above him?
M157.
No.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
you are. You're
I
above
am,
me
I am.
directly. Yeah.
So who's the better driver here, huh?
Brother, we both
That's-
zeroed
no,
in the same
yeah, but
place.
still, who's
basically.
on top 16, homie?
Okay, sure. No, genuinely, I have no. I'm not gonna lie, Jordan. You watched me in qualifying, right? How many times did I zero practice?
Dude,
Ever?
Boosted
How many
was
times?
commenting. We were in the same party, right? Boosted was commentating over your run. He said that you went off track, and I couldn't believe him. I wasn't watching at the time. I'm like, no way he actually did it, and he actually did.
Yeah, the first run where I actually fell off the track while using my brakes like I normally do. Ever. Like ever. It's like my brakes just didn't work. It's like someone cut the brake line. You know?
Man, it happens, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it from us. We will be back tomorrow with top 16. Thank you, Salty, for just even clarifying what I was about to say. Salty literally just clarified what I was only about to tell him anyway. So, have a good one. There was deductibles for those, dude. There was deductibles for those, Devil. Bambi does the deductions for those, so yeah. Right, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it from us. We're going to be back tomorrow for your top 16 here at Tsukuba Circuit. This is going to change up the championship a lot. M157, you better do some practice, mate, because you got boosted first thing tomorrow. Wait, no, Shiro, you do, don't you? Shiro, you got to take boosted out tomorrow. That's all you got to do. You take boosted out tomorrow, I'll be the happiest man alive. No, I'm joking. Nah, I'm joking. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy. We'll be back tomorrow with the top 16. This has been round 5 qualifying. We will see you all again soon.